10 minutes.
Nope. 25, nearly 25 past.
Oh.
Well, hey guys.
Give them the intro. Tell them, if you haven't registered, please do.
Hey guys. Good evening. You might notice we're outside. Oh, hang on. It's running a bit slow.
Oh.
So you might have to excuse me. I'm about 10 seconds behind, so if anybody wants to cheat... Oh no, it's only me that can cheat.
I can cheat.
So let me just get the old text window up, and then we can start hearing what you've got to say. So usual rules apply. If you want to start registering your team, if one of you could just use the message window just to add in your
Team name.
Just send in your team name. So I've just reading a message from Mike Cowell. It runs slow every week.
Can they hear you?
I don't know whether that was that an insult for me, Mike, or hello Anna, how are you? So Anna's in. So
right.
yeah, that's
That's
so as I said, just what, PJ?
Huh?
Yeah, she's here. Look, there she is.
Where? I don't see Anna.
No, you won't be able to see her. I actually said I wasn't going to say that PJ was here, but anyway, you now know that PJ's here.
Social distancing.
So yes, and
Yes.
over here, just so you know, just so we've got the usual crowd in. Billy's on his table, standing over there, and then over on that one there, that's Henry, obviously appropriately self-distancing to keep him with the theme. So we've got Team MyJack in. Just to let you know, PJ is actually going to do the scoring, so you won't hear me muttering in between rounds this week. Thank you, Mike. That wasn't criticism, that was me just having a joke with you. But,
Do we have a team MyJack?
yes, Team MyJack, MIJAC. And it will be the usual suspects as usual. Incognito is in, so that's Mr. Hugh Dobson and family. Eagle Scout. Ooh, who's Eagle Scout?
Ooh.
Well, they say hi, PJ.
Eh?
Short and Witty are here.
Oh.
And Hugh says hello, PJ. Nuts and Bolts are in. East and West are here too.
East and West.
It's not East and West, no, that's Nuts and Bolts.
Oh, that's the nuts.
Yeah.
All right.
Quest for Fire are in. Usual Suspects are in. Kane Miller, no. Unless you want to come in, Kane, there is no handout, no.
So no Kane.
I believe Kane is with, the highest paying team, I think. So I think it's
right.
Nuts and Bolts have him as on their team.
Okay.
So we've got a couple of minutes to go, yeah. So Scott's Tots are back.
Scott's Tots.
Flamingo 4 are in. I can almost see if I can't even think where you'd be. Where would you be, Kane? Kane says he's around here somewhere.
Huh.
No, I can't see him.
So we have 10 so far, Nick.
We've got 10 so far. So just a couple more minutes. I'll hang on for a few more minutes just to see who else might turn up. Loon Aftermath is here.
Loon? Loon?
As in the Thirsty Loon.
Yeah, Aftermath.
And then we've got Honey Nut Beerios.
Honey Nut Beerios.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46, 47, 48, 49, 50, 51, 52, 53, 54, 55, 56, 57, 58, 59, 60, 61, 62, 63, 64, 65, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78, 79, 80, 81, 82, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90, 91, 92, 93, 94, 95, 96, 97, 98, 99, 100, 101, 102, 103, 104, 105, 106, 107, 108, 109, 110, 111, 112, 113, 114, 115, 116, I've got a message for Quest for Fire. Elliot is really, really sorry about the chicken. He really is sorry about the chicken.
Oh, I heard about the chicken.
Is Simon consolable yet, or is he still mourning the loss of his lovely chicken? Elliot's puppy unfortunately killed a chicken the other day. Unfortunately, everybody.
Well, the chicken was out. So I just want to show you how I'm writing so that you know the team names and they look good.
Yep. Okay, that's good.
Good.
So we've got 12 teams so far.
Yep.
Another minute to go before we start. We just thought we'd be outside on the patio because nobody else is allowed out here. So.
No. Why not change it up, right?
Yeah, but we are thinking that it's probably going to get so freezing our nuts off at some point that we will have to go inside.
I'll let you know when my nuts start freezing.
Yeah, hopefully not. So I think we're going to say that's about it. Okay. Oh, hang on. Oh, that's good to hear.
What's that?
So you probably all saw that Sherry's just said that Simon stopped crying over the chicken. She wasn't laying many eggs. We were going to make soup out of her soon anyway. Poor chicken. Yes, unfortunately Rupert took a shine to the chicken.
As a play toy. He didn't need it. He just played with it.
Laurel, that's cheating. PJ wouldn't be able to text the answer to you because he's actually sitting the far end of the table.
Not only that, I don't have answers.
She doesn't have the answers and she doesn't have her phone with her.
Nope.
No. Okay, so I think we will begin. It is 7:30. So your first round is current affairs. Question 1 on current affairs. Name the billionaire who has just had his 6th child. And question number 2. Can anyone give the name for the baby?
Right, Joe? Yeah.
Take your time trying to spell it.
They can't hear you.
PJ. Yeah, they can hear you, PJ.
Okay.
Yes.
Sorry, okay.
PJ's just swearing at me. Question number 3. A car rental business in New Zealand suffered thefts of 98 rental cars during the lockdown. Name the business. So Michelle, you said say again. Which question would you like me to say again? Question 2? I'll repeat question 2 for you anyway. Can anyone give the name for the baby? So that was question 2 again. Question 3 was a car rental business in New Zealand suffered thefts of 98 rental cars during the lockdown. Name the business. Question number 4. What was the song playing during Trump's visit to a mask factory in the US this week? So question 4. What was the song that was playing during Trump's visit to a mask factory in the US this week?
No one wore masks.
Stop it. Get rid of her.
I know. They can hear you, Jill.
I know you can hear me. Hello.
You better go and play with your teams. Go on.
And question number 5. What safety equipment did Trump and his entourage not wear at this Mars factory? Question number 6. Police in the US stopped a vehicle which was driving erratically. What was the age of the driver? So, number 6. Police in the US stopped a vehicle which was driving erratically. What was the age of the driver? And question number 7. Virgin Atlantic have announced 5,000 job losses and the closure of operations at which UK international airport? So Virgin Atlantic have announced 5,000 job losses and the closure of operations at which UK international airport? Question number 8. Florian Schneider, the co-founder of which German 70s and 80s synthesis band, passed away today? Name the band. So Florian Schneider, the co-founder of which German 70s and 80s synthesis band, passed away today? Name the band. Question number 9. Name the White House's latest press secretary. So name the White House's latest press secretary. And finally, question number 10. Who is now the oldest star to appear on the cover of Vogue magazine? So who is now the oldest star to appear on the cover of Vogue magazine? Okay, give you a minute to confirm your answers.
You have some place to go.
Yeah, but I got to run in between. When I've done that, what I've just got to do, and I've got to run.
Well,
So
now
when
you
he's
have to
finished
run.
round 2, because I won't get there before he starts round 2, I'll run.
Okay,
Very slow.
so answers to current affairs. Elon Musk's girlfriend has given birth to his 6th child. And question 2, can anyone give the name for the baby? Obviously that was a trick question, if you know me. The answer is yes or no. If you put X-Ash Archangel or XAEA-12, then yeah, technically technically correct, but the question was phrased, can anyone give the name for the baby? Question 3, the car rental business in New Zealand that suffered 98 car thefts was a company called Juice. And the song that was playing during Trump's visit to a Mars factory was Live and Let Die. Quite appropriate. And the safety equipment that Trump and his entourage were not wearing, and they weren't even social distancing either, they weren't wearing face masks at the face mask factory, despite all the staff wearing face masks. And the age of the driver that was stopped in a vehicle in the US, he was 5 years old.
What was he going to go and do? He was going to buy a Lamborghini.
He was going to buy a Lamborghini because his mummy wouldn't buy him
Five.
one. Yes,
With $3 in his pocket.
yes. He only had $3 in his pocket. He's going far, that boy. And Virgin Atlantic have announced 5,000 job losses and the closure of their major international airport, Gatwick. So they're only flying now, I believe, from Heathrow Airport. So it's Gatwick Airport that's closing. And Florian Snyder is the co-founder of Kraftwerks. And the US, the White House's latest press secretary is Kayleigh McEnany. And the oldest star to appear on the cover of Vogue magazine this week is Dame Judi Dench. And I believe she's 89 years old. Thank you, Kane. I'm not sure whether that's the director's commentary or you're talking about Jill. Anyway, that's round number 1 done. So if you pop in your scores, I can then feed those back to PJ because she's doing the scoring for me this week. Nuts and Bolts got 8. Dazed and Confused got a solid 6. Incognita got 5. Team Myjack got 3. Flamingo 4 got 5. Short and Witty got 2. Usual Suspects got 7. Scott's Tots got 4. Quest for Fire got 6. Honey Nut Beerios got 5. Balloon Aftermath got 4. And Bob's just come in, so Nothing Trivial have just arrived. They got 4.
Eagle Scout.
No, that's Nothing Trivial. No, Eagle Scout. That's Nuts and
Nothing
Bolts.
trivial.
No, that's nothing. They're not a team.
The fuck is that?
Excuse the back chat there.
And Nothing Trivial got what?
They got 4. Okay, round number 2 is a film and TV round. So question 1 on film and TV. What is the name of John Goodman's character in The Big Lebowski? So what is the name of John Goodman's character in The Big Lebowski? Oh, we've got a new team. Team Ramrod 3.
Did they have a score?
3 out of 10.
Oh,
Oh no, the Team Ramrod, they got 3. Not Team Ramrod 3 got 3. It's alright, everybody, she's new. Actually, it's more fun having someone here. Question number 2. What colour pill does Neo swallow in The Matrix? So what colour pill does Neo swallow in The Matrix? Question number 3. Name the 2014 film by Seth Rogen which caused North Korea to threaten the US. So name the 2014 Seth Rogen film which caused North Korea to threaten the US. Question number 4. Which 2019 film won the Golden Raspberry for the worst film of the year? So which 2019 film won the Golden Raspberry for the worst film of the year? Question number 5. What does Bridget Jones name her baby in the series' third installment? So what does Bridget Jones name her baby in the series' third installment? Question number 6. In Peaky Blinders, what is Tommy Shelby's sister's name? So in Peaky Blinders, what is Thomas Shelby's sister's name? Question number 7. What are the 2 causes that make John Wick return to his old profession? So what are the 2 causes that make John Wick return to his old profession? Question number 8. What form of cancer does Walter White have in Breaking Bad? So Mark, are you asking me what the film is that's got Bridget Jones in it? That'll be Bridget Jones. Just clearing that up for you there, Mark. So what for? Number 8 again. What form of cancer does Walter White have in Breaking Bad? And then question 9. What is the ancestral home of the Lannisters in Game of Thrones? So question 9 again. What is the ancestral home of the Lannisters in Game of Thrones? And finally, question 10. Name the actor that plays the role of Jon Snow in Game of Thrones. So name the actor that plays the role of Jon Snow in Game of Thrones. So again, I'll give you a minute to confirm your answers with your teammates. I've just realised, Mark, that was a really, really bad joke. Is it Bridget? I didn't see the full stop. Jones. The baby's name. No, it wasn't. Okay, so answers to film and TV. John Goodman's character in The Big Lebowski is Walter Sobchak. Sobchak. I'm sure that I think that's how you pronounce it. And it's a red pill. Stop it, I'm reading the answers. And the red pill is what Neo swallowed in The Matrix. And the 2014 Seth Rogen film was The Interview. And the 2019 film, which got the Golden Raspberry for the worst film of the year, was Cats, starring Dame Judi Dench, by the way. And Bridget Jones named her baby William. And Tommy Shelby's sister was Ada. And the two causes for John Wick returning to his old profession: first of all, they killed his dog, which was the last thing his wife gave him before she died, and they stole his treasured Mustang. And in Walter White, in Breaking Bad, he had lung cancer. And the ancestral home of the Lannisters in Game of Thrones was Casterly Rock. And the actor that plays the role of Jon Snow is Kit Harington. So again, blast back his scores, and then PJ will just add them up. Team Myjack got 3. Usual Suspects got 6. Flamingo 4 got 4. Short and Witty got 2. Ouch, you're quite right. Scott's Tots got 5. Nothing Trivial got 6. Nuts and Bolts got 6.5. How'd you get a half? Yeah, we're not doing halves.
Those
I'm sure that was the John Wick question. No, you get 6. There's no half points. Honey Nut Beerios got 6. Quest for Fire got 7, which is pretty good for them because they don't actually watch TV. Lunar Aftermath got 5. Team Radrod got 4, and Incognito got 3. Is that everybody? Oh, Dazed and Confused. They haven't posted. Dazed and Confused got 6. Okay, so Usual Suspects have now got 13 points. Nuts and Bolts got 14. Dazed and Confused have now got 12. Team Myjack are on 6. Incognito are on 8. Short and Witty are on 4. Come on, Short and Witty. Quest for Fire got 13. Scott's Tots got 9. Flamingo 4 have got 9 now. Lunar Aftermath are on 9. Honey Nut Beerios are on 11. Nothing Trivial got 10, and Team Ramrod have got 7. Yeah, just so you know, Short and Witty, Kane is open for bidding for his adding to your team. The latest is that Nuts and Bolts have offered him a 2-week holiday in Vancouver.
Lakeville?
No, I think it's Vancouver. So if you want to beat that, you can get him on your team. He's very good at music. Okay, so we're going to go on to round 3, which is a sports round. So question 1 on sports. Oh, Nothing Trivial has 10.
Yes.
Nothing Trivial, you got that?
Well, they had said they had 6.
Yep. I think Barb's just doing her usual, just making sure. Thank you, Barb.
Tell her I know where she lives.
Yeah, PJ says she knows where you live. So round 3 is sports round. So question 1 on sports. Which city will host the 2028 Olympic Games? Is it Tokyo? Is it Los Angeles? Or is it Madrid? So which city will host the 2028 Olympic Games? Is it going to be Tokyo? Is it Los Angeles? Or is it Madrid? Yeah, we know, Barb. we can add up as well, because that's what we got as well. You got 4 in the first round, 6 on the second round, which makes 10.
She never challenged your math.
It's only you, PJ.
Chirping.
She's only challenging you.
I know.
I'm chirping.
Question number 2. In women's tennis, who has won the most Grand Slams? Is it Martina Navratilova or is it Serena Williams? So Mark says 8 and 6 make 18. Question number 3. Where is the US Golf Masters held? And no, it isn't a trick question because it's 2020. It's always held at the same golf club. So where is the US Golf Masters always held? Question number 4. What is the maximum score possible in a game of 10-pin bowling? So what is the maximum score possible in a game of 10-pin bowling? Yes, Kane, it will be at a golf club because it'd be really stupid to hold a the Golf Masters at an airport, wouldn't it? or it could be a crazy golf, I suppose. Question number 5. The Open Golf Championship in the UK was to be hosted at Royal St George. What is the name of the course's town which shares its name with a popular lunch food? Sorry, that was a bit long, that question. So I'll repeat the question. The Open Golf Championship in the UK was to be hosted at Royal St George. What is the name of the course's town which shares its name with a popular lunch food?
After that question.
Okay, question number 6. Which city hosted the 1936 Summer Olympics? So which city hosted the 1936 Summer Olympics? Question number 7. Other than the foil and epee, what other sword is used in fencing? So other than the foil and epee, what other sword is used in fencing? Question number 8. Over what distance does drag racing occur? So question 8. Over what distance does drag racing occur? Question number 9. What is the fastest swimming stroke? So what is the fastest swimming stroke? If only you could see PJ practicing all the strokes. No. And finally, question 10. Which player has won the most major championships in his golf career? Is it Tiger Woods? Is it Phil Mickelson? Or is it Jack Nicklaus? So which player has won the most major golf championships in his career? Is it Tiger Woods? Is it Phil Mickelson? Or is it Jack Nicklaus? Again, give you a minute to check your answers. Okay, answer to the sports round. The city that will host the 2028 Olympic Games is Los Angeles. And in women's tennis, Serena Williams has won the most Grand Slams between her and Martina Navratilova, so the answer is Serena Williams. US Golf Masters is always held at Augusta National Golf Club. And the maximum score possible in the game of 10-pin bowling is 300. The Open Championship Golf at Royal St George, the town that it's in is Sandwich. And Berlin hosted the 1936 Summer Olympics.
Is he dropping off?
And other than the foil and épée, the other sword used in fencing is the sabre. And drag racing occurs over a quarter mile. And the fastest swimming stroke is the crawl. I think it's technically called the front crawl, but there's no such thing as the back crawl. That's the backstroke. And the player that's won the most majors in his golfing career is Jack Nicklaus. Okay, so I'll wait for the scores to come in. Incognito got 8. Nuts and Bolts got 8. Team MyJack got 9. Well done, Team MyJack. Dazed and Confused got 5. Nothing Trivial got 9. Short and Witty got 5. Scott's Tots got 8. Flamingo 4 got 7. Quest for Fire got 9. Usual Suspects got 8. High scoring round, good. Loon Aftermath got 6. And Honey Nut Beerios got 6. And Team Ramrod got 4. Look at that. So, scores now. Usual Suspects now have 21. Nuts and Bolts have 22. Dazed and Confused have got 17. Team MyJack have got 15. Incognito have got 16. Short and Witty have got 9. Quest for Fire, they've also got 22, so we've got 2 joint leaders at the moment. Scott's Tots have got 17. Flamingo 4 have got 16. Loon Aftermath have got 15. Honey Nut Beerios have got 17. Nothing Trivial, yes, so 4, 6 and 10. That's, yeah, you've got 19 now, Barb, and Ramrod have got 11.
I'll just leave this. I'm going to the washroom in case you need it. In case you have a stupid question.
PJ's taking a pee break, so I'll move on to the next round. Wash your hands, Peach. Oh, Team Ramrod got 5. Hang on a minute, I'll just change that. So you're on 12. I know I'm perfect, Barb. I'm always perfect. Round number 4 is a food and drink round. So question 1. Okay, Mark, you can stop now. Question 1 on food and drink. What is James Bond's favourite drink? So what is James Bond's favourite drink? And question number 2. In which country would you find the wine growing region of Yarra Valley? So in which country would you find the wine growing region of Yarra Valley? Yarra is spelt Y-A-R-R-A. Question number 3. Popular in the Netherlands, what is a frikandel? So popular in the Netherlands, what is a frikandel? Frikandel is spelt F-R-I-K-A-N-D-E-L. I think the mosquitoes have just arrived. I think PJ will be alright because they love me.
And they don't like.
Question number 4. What was taken over by Ray Kroc in 1954? So what was taken over by Ray Kroc in 1954? Question number 5. What is a roux? So what is a roux? R-O-U-X. Question number 6. What ingredient is added to gin to make it pink? So what ingredient is added to gin to make it pink? Question number 7. What is the principal ingredient of the Indian dish biryani? So what is the principal ingredient of the Indian dish biryani? That was the cold level. Getting there.
I'm dead.
PJ's still good, so we're still good for outside. Question number 8. From which country does Worcester sauce originate? So from which country does Worcester sauce originate? Bye, Al. And question number 9. What mammal appears on the logo for Bacardi? So what mammal appears on the logo for Bacardi? finally, question 10. What is the main ingredient of a tapenade? So what is the main ingredient of a tapenade? So again, give you a minute to check your answers.
They changed it. Good job, I left it there while I ran in.
Don't know why PJ's whispering.
I don't want them to hear me.
You don't want... So I'm just talking to a ghost then.
I'll be better next week.
You've never been so coy in your life, have you? So, okay, answers to food and drink. James Wan's favourite drink is a vodka martini, shaken, not stirred. Oh, hang on, Hugh wants question 6 again. What ingredient is added to gin to make it pink is the question 6. So what ingredient is added to gin to make it pink? Should ask Mark and Barb. I bet they knew that before I'd finished the question. So question 2. The wine growing region of Yarra Valley is in Australia. A frikandel in the Netherlands is a sausage. And Ray Kroc took over McDonald's in 1954. And a roux is a basic white sauce. And you add Angostura bitters to gin to make it pink. The principal ingredient of an Indian dish biryani is rice. And Worcester sauce originates in India. There's a long story, but I won't bore you with it about why that is. And the mammal that appears on the logo of Bacardi is a bat. And the main ingredient of a tapenade are olives. So again, wait for your scores to come through. I was sorely tempted to do a chicken question for in honour of the chicken, but Eagle Scout. Can you repeat the answer for 4 and 8? Hang on.
There is no Eagle Scout.
Okay, I will. The answer to question 4. Ray Kroc took over McDonald's. And question 8. Worcester sauce originated in India. And question 6, the answer to question 6, you add Angostura bitters to gin to make it pink. I think that's everybody. Yep, I think that's answering everybody's questions there. Team Ramrod got 5. Quest for Fire got 8. I'm not sure whether Barb means she wants me to give the answer for 4 or whether she got 4. So I'm going to say Barb wants me to give you the answer for 4, which is Ray Kroc took over McDonald's. Short and Witty got 4. Loon Aftermath got 6. Incognito got 6. Nuts and Bolts got 7. Team Myjack got 6. Flamingo 4 got 6. Nothing Trivial got 6. Usual Suspects, great round for you, got 8. Scott's Tots got 5. Loon Aftermath have changed their score, they got 7.
Loon Aftermath got 7, okay.
And Honey Nut Beerios got 7. And Dazed and Confused got 8. Melody, it's a really, really long story. I might even just put it on the Facebook page at the end to tell you why it was actually made in India. Okay, it's too long to tell you over this. Everybody will be bored. Usual Suspects got 29. I've now got 29. Nuts and Bolts have got 29 as well. Dazed and Confused have done 25. Team Myjack are on 21. Incognito are on 22. Short and Witty are on 13. Quest for Fire are on 30. Scott's Tots are on 22. Flamingo 4 are on 22. Lunar Aftermath are on 22. Honey Nut Beerios are on 24. Nothing Trivial are on 25. And Ramrod are on 17. Okay. So round number 5 is a geography round. So question 1 on geography. What is the largest landlocked country in the world by area? Is it Mongolia? Is it Kazakhstan? Or is it Chad? So what is the largest landlocked country in the world by area? Is it Mongolia? Is it Kazakhstan? Or is it Chad? Question number 2. What is the capital of Finland? So what is the capital of Finland? Oh, so question 1, the third option again is Chad, C-H-A-D. So this is question 1 again. What is the largest landlocked country in the world by area? Is it Mongolia? Is it Kazakhstan? Or is it Chad, C-H-A-D? Question number 3. What is the currency of Vietnam? Not sure why I put that as a geography question, but so what is the currency of Vietnam? Question number 4. The southern tip of South America goes by what name? So the southern tip of South America goes by what name? Question number 5. The Straits of Gibraltar separates the Iberian Peninsula from which African country? So the Straits of Gibraltar separates the Iberian Peninsula from which African country? Question number 6. What is the only vowel not used as a first letter in any US state's name? So what is the only vowel not used as a first letter in any US state's name? Question number 7. What is the name of shallow salt water which is separated from deep water by coral or sand? So what is the name of shallow salt water which is separated from deep water by coral or sand? Question number 8. What is the state capital of Louisiana? So what is the state capital of Louisiana? And question 9. Name the strait between the North and South Islands of New Zealand. So name the strait between the North and South Islands of New Zealand. And finally, question 10. What is Rhodesia now called? So what is Rhodesia now called? So that's the end of round 5. I'll give you a minute to check your answers. And stop. Surviving, PJ?
It's not bad.
It's actually not that cold.
No, it's not.
Okay, answers to geography. The largest landlocked country in the world by area is Kazakhstan. And the capital of Finland is Helsinki. Oh, hang on. I'll repeat. Sorry, Mark's just asked, can I repeat 5 and 6? So excuse me while I just quickly go back to those. So question 5 again. The Strait of Gibraltar separates the Iberian Peninsula from which African country? And question 6. What is the only vowel not used as a first letter in any US state's name? Oh, thanks, Mark. So I'll carry on then, will I? Is that because your other teammates have actually got the answers, Mark? So I got to answers to question 2. So that was Helsinki. The currency of Vietnam is the dong, D-O-N-G. The southern tip of South America goes by the name of Cape Horn. The Straits of Gibraltar separates the Iberian Peninsula from Morocco. And the only vowel not used as a first letter in any state's name is E. And a lagoon is a shallow salt water separated from deep water by coral or sand. And the state capital of Louisiana is Baton Rouge. And the strait that separates North and South Islands of New Zealand is the Cook Straits. And Rhodesia is now called Zimbabwe. So I'll wait for you to give me your scores. Scott's Tots got 5. Now, Barb's just asked me. The answer to 9, Barb, is the Cook Straits. Short and Witty got 3. Lunar Aftermath got 6. Team Ramrod got 3. Honey Nut Beerios got 10. Well done. Mr. Dobson, excuse me, geography teacher, how do you only get 4? Shape, oh, you're retired now, that's probably what it is. Flamingo 4 got 3. Dazed and Confused got 6. Quest for Fire got 8. Usual Suspects got 8. Nuts and Bolts got 6. Team Myjack got 6. Nothing Trivial got 7. Is that everybody?
Who is Hugh with?
Incognito.
And they got 4.
They got 4.
Okay. Because he's the Eagle Scout, he's whatever, right?
Okay, so current scores now. Usual Suspects are on 37. Nuts and Bolts are on 35. Dazed and Confused are on 31. Team Myjack are on 27. Incognito are on 26. Short and Witty are on 16. Quest for Fire, still our leaders, are on 38, but Usual Suspects are only 1 point behind them now. Scott's Tots are on 27. Flamingo 4 are on 25. Balloon Aftermath are on 28. Honey Nut Beerios doing really well, they're on 34. Nothing Trivial are on 22. No, they can't be on 22.
Is that 32?
That's 32. Because it's Bob.
Yeah. I wanted to see
Stop
if she...
typing, Bob. Stop typing.
I wanted
We
to see
changed
if
it
she'd
already.
catch it.
And Team Ramrod 20. Okay, round number 6 is a general knowledge round. So question 1 on general knowledge. The 6 main characters, stars of Friends, appeared in pretty much all of the 236 episodes. Who is the next most regular character to appear in the show? So I'll repeat that question again. The 6 main stars of Friends appeared in pretty much all of the 236 episodes. Who is the next most regular character to appear in the show? I'm going to have to zip my jacket on.
Want a blanket?
No, I'll tough it out. I'll just zip my jacket up. Question number 2. How many elements are there in the periodic scale or periodic table? So how many elements are there in the periodic table? Question number 3. Gordon Sumner is the real name of which famous British musician? So Gordon Sumner, S-U-M-N-E-R, is the real name of which famous British musician? Question number 4. Name the 2 actresses who have played the Queen so far in The Crown. So name the 2 actresses who have played the Queen so far in The Crown. I think you can have half points for each of those. No, all good. PJ's passed me a blanket. Question number 5. Cafe Terrace at Night is an 1888 oil painting by which Dutch master? So Cafe Terrace at Night is an 1888 oil painting by which famous Dutch master? Yeah, we do, Mark. That's quite right. Now we get half points. My rules, Mark. Question number 6. May the 4th is the International Day of what? So May the 4th is the International Day of what? Question number 7. What name is given to the liquid part of blood? So what name is given to the liquid part of blood? Question number 8. What is the name for a word that reads the same backwards as forwards? So what is the name for a word that reads the same backwards as forwards? Question number 9. Who wrote Great Expectations? So who wrote Great Expectations? Don't lock it. And finally, question 10. In which country would you find the Swiss Guard? So in which country would you find the Swiss Guard? Okay, give you a little while to check your answers. The mosquitoes are loving me. PJ's happy. I don't think she wants to go inside because she can smoke cigarettes out on the patio because there's nobody else here. So answers the general knowledge. Other than the 6 main characters of Friends, Gunther is the most regular appearing character in the show. There are 118 elements in the periodic table, and Gordon Sumner's is Sting. And the 2 actresses that have played the Queen so far in The Crown, so that's Claire Foy in the 1st and 2nd series, and Olivia Colman in the 3rd. So that's Claire Foy and Olivia Colman. Cafe Terrace at Night is a painting by Vincent van Gogh. I have to say that because Billy's sitting over there and he'll shoot me if I don't pronounce Gogh. Like you've got something stuck in your throat. May the 4th is the International Day of Star Wars. May the 4th be with you. That's the only reason it's like that. And the liquid part of blood is plasma. And the word, if a word reads the same backwards as forwards, it's a palindrome. And Charles Dickens wrote Great Expectations. And you'll find the Swiss Guard in the Vatican City.
I knew that was a trick.
So I'll wait for you to add your scores up. It's actually really good having PJ here because the scoring is so much quicker. Nothing Trivial got 10. Scott's Tots got 9. Nuts and Bolts got 9. Quest for Fire got 9. Flamingo 4 got 5. Short and Witty came alive with a 7. Incognito got 8. Usual Suspects got 8.5. My Jack got 6. And Loon Aftermath got 8.5. Honey Nut Beerios got 5. And Dazed and Confused got 6. Anybody missing?
Ramrod.
Oh, Team Ramrod we're just waiting for now. Make sure they're not there.
Make sure I added Barb's right.
Yeah, double check it. And Team Ramrod got 7.5. Okay, so scores on the doors now. Usual Suspects have now got 45.5. Nuts and Bolts have got 44. Dazed and Confused are on 37. Team Myjack are on 33. Incognito are on 34. Short and Witchery are on 23. Quest for Fire are on 47. They're still our leaders. Scott's Tots are on 36. Flamingo 4 are on 34. Loon Aftermath are on 36.5. Honey Nut Beerios are on 39. Nothing Trivial are on 42. And Team Ramrod are on 27.5. Okay, this is fantastic. Look, it's at 8:36 and we're on the last round. So the last round is a double point round, so just double your score. So it's 2 points for each question. It's a music round. So the last round is a music round. It's say 2 points for each question. So question 1: which singer in 2007 had a best-selling album called Back to Black? So which singer in 2007 had a best-selling album Back to Black? No, Anna said they got 6.5. Question number 2. Which US rapper released The College Dropout in 2004? So which US rapper released The College Dropout in 2004? Question number 3. Who is the lead singer of Pulp? So who is the lead singer of Pulp? Question number 4. Eye of the Tiger is from the soundtrack of which 80s film? So Eye of the Tiger is from the soundtrack of which 80s film? Question number 5. Which former Beatle had a #1 hit with Stevie Wonder in 1982? So which former Beatle had a #1 hit with Stevie Wonder in 1982? Question number 6. What is the first line of Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody? So what is the first line of Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody? I can hear you all singing it now. Question number 7. Spell Leonard Skinner. Spell Leonard Skinner. Question number 8. Which iconic Simple Minds song played at the start and the end of The Breakfast Club? So which iconic Simple Minds song played at the start and the end of The Breakfast Club? Yeah, I must admit I am getting a little chilly. I think PJ is as well, but we're nearly there. We're nearly there.
I'm better than you. I mean, not as cold as.
Not as cold as, no. Question 9. In which decade was Madonna born? So in which decade was Madonna born? And finally, question 10. In what year was Live Aid? Was it 1985? Was it 1986? Or was it 1987? So in what year was Live Aid? Was it 85, 86 or 87? And that's your last question tonight.
Yes, the hands.
Yeah, my hands are cold. Okay. Give you another 30 seconds just to confirm your answers. Okay, answers to the last round, music round, double points. So Amy Winehouse had a best-selling album, Back to Black. Question 2, Kanye West released College Dropout in 2004. The lead singer of Pulp was Jarvis Cocker. Eye of the Tiger is from Rocky 3. And Paul McCartney had a #1 hit with Stevie Wonder in 1982. And the first line of Queen's Bohemian Rhapsody is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? And spell Leonard Skinner, Lynyrd, SKYNYRD. And the iconic Simple Minds song played at the start and the end of The Breakfast Club was Don't You, and in brackets, Forget About Me. And Madonna was born in the 50s. I think it was 1957 to be exact. And Live Aid was 1985. So we'll wait for your scores. Yeah, they're going to use hands and toes. They're going to use hands and toes, not just hands this time. Yeah. Quest for Fire, I've got 12. Usual Suspects got 18. Quest for Fire, what happened there? Team Ramrod got 18. Nuts and Bolts got 14. Nothing Trivial got 12. Honey Nut Cheerios got 16. Short and Witty got 10. Team Myjack, can I just confirm, Mike, Team Myjack, he got 8, and that's not 16, that is 8 out of 20. Dazed and Confused got 12. And Incognito got 10. Is that everybody?
No. Scott's Tots, Flamingo 4, and Loon Aftermath.
Okay, so we've still got Scott's Tots, Flamingo 4, and
Loon Aftermath.
Loon Aftermath still to come.
Oh, Ramrod. I'm sorry. Oh no, I have theirs. Yeah.
You're welcome, Mike. The fact that you only got, yes, a very small score on the double point round, but Loon Aftermath got 12. Team Myjack got 8.
Yeah, we got that
Yep.
one. Yeah.
Scott's Tots got 10. Anybody else missing?
Flamingo 4.
Flamingo 4 are the last ones. So we've just got one team who haven't put their score in yet, unless I've missed it.
Yeah. Flamingo 4.
Oh, Flamingo, they got 12.
12.
Yes, sorry, they were the first to put the scores in. Okay, so we need to add in who won.
Well, you can figure that out.
I'll quickly do it. I'll quickly
If that's
do it.
my job, I'll do it next week.
So I'm just going to quickly run through the scores, and from that we'll figure out. I will post the scores tomorrow, as I've always done. So usual suspects, 63.5. Nuts and Bolts 58. Dazed and Confused 49.5. Team Myjack 41. Incognito 44. Short and Witty 33. Quest for Fire 59. Scott's Tots 46. Team Flamingo 4 got 42. Lunar Aftermath 48.5. Honey Nut Beerios 55. Nothing Trivial 54. And Ramrod 45.5. So by that reckoning, Nuts and Bolts came from, oh no, sorry, Usual Suspects win tonight with a grand total of 63.5 points. Second place were Quest for Fire, and third place were Nuts and Bolts. But I will post all the scores tomorrow to give you the up to date. So that does mean that Nuts and Bolts have won 2 weeks out of the 3. Come on, everybody. Oh, sorry, no, what am I talking about? No, Usual Suspects and Nuts and Bolts have scored one win each, and Team Coast to Coast, which is Dusty Boots, have scored the other win out the last 3 weeks. Okay, guys, good to see you all tonight, or not to see you. We'll see you next week. Hopefully the weather will be a bit warmer still out here, and we'll change location and turn around, probably go the other way. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the time, and hopefully see you next week. See you guys.
Are you off air?